There are so many things out there that people enjoy doing. These things can keep people entertained for hours and hours on end. Hobbies can range from collecting old war items to even playing a sport. However, people take their hobbies to a new level and actually make a living out of it. The reason why I'm here today is to tell you how my relationship with tennis has changed my life and still changes my life every day. Tennis has taught me so many things, from social aspects to motivational aspects. I am going to speak to you today about how and what age I started playing tennis and why I carried on playing tennis and the emotional boundaries I had to cross with tennis and where I stand today with a hobby that has now turned into my life. The first part of my presentation is to tell you guys how I got into tennis. Well, my parents used to play Sunday social every day at the local tennis club, and I would go with and sit for hours watching them hit the ball back and forth. I would always ask my mom or dad to play with me for 5 minutes before they would go and sit in the bar with their friends. At the age of 5, my dad realized that I had some potential in me to play tennis. Therefore, he started me off at a local tennis academy with one private lesson a week. I had no intentions in taking tennis any further than a week hobby. Till one day at a local tournament, South Africa's top coach noticed me and playing and approached my father, telling him I had huge potential for tennis and he would like to help me improve my game. Now that I've shared the way I started playing tennis, let me tell you why I carried on and took it to a new level. Once I started playing tennis, I had lessons once a week with my new coach. I started developing skills that I thought I would never achieve. Therefore, my parents decided to pay for more lessons and improve to where I was number one in South Africa. I took my talent further and started to win international tournaments. My involvement in the sport of tennis has not only affected my life, but also others around me and their lives. My parents had to give up spare time to drive me around to lessons and tournaments. My sister had to accept the fact that my parents were always busy with me, that they could not always do some things for her. The emotional aspect is very hard. To wake up each day and go out and practice and give your best is so draining. You need to keep fighting and never give up on the many lessons. Tennis has taught me many valuable things, which I also put to use in my everyday life and tennis as well. I would like to share with you where I stand today in tennis. So right now I'm currently living and studying and playing tennis in America. I'm on a full scholarship at Vincennes University where I play number one on the tennis team. My future plans involve me graduating and earning my degree, where I hopefully will go on to pursue a professional tennis career. I would like to summarize my main points about my involvement in tennis. First off, my parents were what got me into playing tennis. I had big emotions I had to deal with and overcome. Where I stand today before you. Lastly, I would like to finish off this presentation by showing you a few racket skills I've learned over the years and a few pictures of my tennis life. This is a trick that I learned just walking around tennis courts and minding my own business, watching tennis go. I've learned this by practicing many hours a day, and I can do it with even closing my eyes. Now I would like to show you pictures of my tennis career. This is me hitting a backhand. That's me wearing that's the Vincennes, that's me wearing my South African jersey at the African Junior Championships. And that's the Vincennes tennis ball that I currently play for. Thank you for listening today.